Hi Gemini, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Gemini is Tvillingarna in Swedish. I will use a few Swedish words here and there to clarify some of the English if I feel like it's needed. That's for my Swedish audience out there. Yes, I'll just dive right in, I think. I've been talking quite a bit about September leading up to this. If there's any newcomers, welcome. I've been talking about September being just the manifestation of manifestation months, really, because I just feel like it's such a gorgeous month for stuff to just come in. And now with the full moon in Pisces, that actually when you listen to this, either it's tomorrow with the full moon, maybe you listen to it a couple of days later, the full moon has just been in Pisces, which is sort of bringing a lot of things to like a huge completion. It's like a chapter you just sort of leave behind and you step into new energy now, and it's beautiful energy, I feel. And you probably have already felt stuff sort of wants to work itself out now. It's like we've finally arrived after hardship. So let's see what Gemini is up to for the upcoming week. I do 3 cards and I look at them at the same time because it gives me sort of a story. And the first card out is like the basic energy. Well, I guess you want several here. I think you want 3 more there. So which one is... Let's do this and then let's do that. So it's okay. Gemini, what did we have last week? I can't remember. Okay, so let's me. I feel like these are not bonus cards. Let's see what right. They're coming out next to. Okay. So there is definitely things happening in your life that anyway, the first card out is Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope, who always comes with a lot of kids. And the second card out is Battle of the Blues. She's a tiny bit defeated, this lady, so let's see what that's about. And then we have Resilience, Rise Above Tribulations, which is also my Cinderella card. And then we have the 2 extra cards, and I feel like they really tie into this. Let's see what they come with. The first card out is Intuition, with that tiny little horn in the forehead. I don't know if you can see that. And then Face Your Fears. So there is mixed energy here, and I mean there's a lot of moons, so it really is like it's gorgeous that it's around the moon, and the moon in Pisces. Pisces stands for a lot of emotion, it's a lot of water. Water can also be money. So let's see if it's like a lack. Wait, now stuff is coming back. There's been a lackful thing around money. I remember that one for you guys, but then I feel like you are on the right track. But let's see what this is about. It's like it keeps setting you back somehow. It's like you have a good life, you have a gorgeous life, but then something sets you back. So let's see if we can help you with this. Archangel Gabriel, there's a lot of kids around you. So first and foremost, you're not that deep into it. It's not that bad. It's not that heavy. Kids and animals sort of don't feel drawn to you at this very stage. If you're really down and out, if you're really under isen, really under the weather, then, they just don't want to be around you. I feel like with this card, I also want to tell you that your kids are fine. There's something around being a bit concerned that your kids, if they're going to be fine, if they're really okay, are you doing a good job? And if you feel like maybe you're not enough for them right now, or 1 or 2 kids, or kids in your, your vicinity, like your very surrounding, if you're supposed to be sort of a guardian or protector or whatever, and you sort of question yourself, just know that that Gabriel comes with the words that they're okay. They're okay, and if they're not okay, they will be okay. They are really fine. And the way that you want to protect them and be like a guard for them, know that you're being guarded over as well. So there's like a you nurture your kids or children, and the angels coming to nurture you. Just sort of have to give up is the first word that I get. Sort of maybe not struggle so much, maybe not try to fight your way into things, however that applies in your life, to just sort of relax and let go a bit and sort of let the angels take over a bit more. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Because then comes the Battle of the Blues, and here is the first full moon. It comes out right here. That you do feel like, remember now that we're leaving this behind. We're leaving whatever hardship, whatever trauma, whatever losses, depression, whatever you dealt with that you feel like, can it be done already? Yes, it can. This full moon is what this full moon is all about. Coming full circle and leaving that chapter, and not just, August chapter or even 2019 chapter. This is leaving pretty much everything that you were up until right then. So there's like a huge chunk of your life that you sort of had just summoned up, and you sort of have come full circle with it. It's like, I don't like the word lessons or lexa, because I don't feel like there's any, like, here's a lesson that you're supposed to learn. You're learning, you're growing, you're expanding in whatever area that you want to expand in, and that's of your choosing. And it feels like you've chosen a lot of things for this lifetime to sort of get to sort of a certain master's degree, if that makes sense. Like the more you learn, the more you expand, the more you can understand, and you become wiser and wiser, and soon enough you're going to just turn into this master of a lifetime, really. And it's like you mastered coming up until this point, and now this got to go. I just feel like you are being caught up still somewhat in these emotions. Like sometimes stuff just sort of overwhelms you. It's like things from the past sort of just comes back over you, or things maybe that you're still somewhat living before you see this help, before you see, that the angel just landed in front of you and said, here, let me help you. You don't have to do this alone. Reach out to friends to help you, reach out to partners to help you, family, whoever is in your closest surrounding. I feel like you are letting go of this version of you, but you do still visit it sometime. You do still let it sort of consume you and overwhelm you quite a bit when it sort of overflows you or overtakes you. And yeah, let's see where that goes, because nothing can really overtake you if you sort of keep track of your own vibration and your own energy. If you do a better job, like in the morning or even before going to bed, like take 5 minutes and just sit in gratitude, or sit in thinking about beautiful trees, whatever you need in order to go into that good sleep, so you can wake up feeling a tiny bit better, and sort of set the intention for the day or even for that hour, so that when something comes in to remind you of stuff that you don't want to be reminded of, or a song kicks off, or scent comes in, you start to smell something and it reminds you of somebody, and you're like right back in that mindset, and I'm doing it even now to you. I'm sort of bringing you back to things or people that you don't want to be there anymore. And then comes the Cinderella card, that it is a bit double, because it is a feeling of, I can only have my dreams and my wishes till midnight, and then it's being taken away from me. And so you still to some degree have that feeling like it just never can be just all good. It just never can be all perfect. If it is all perfect, then something's coming in to smack me in my face, something is coming in to just bother me on my path, stuff like that. this, you're dealing with it once and for all. This is what we're saying goodbye to. And can you see a larger moon there? Like the size of that moon, you're walking on that moon. And it's a before and after here. I feel like the shift is like you leave this now and you go into having those high hopes and dreams. Stay in those high hopes and dreams because they are going to come true. You're shifting your energy at this very moment. With this full moon, there's like a before and an after, I feel. And so the next card out, which was my extra card, which is intuition. I feel like you're doing a lot of spiritual work right now, or opening up for it more. Maybe you're like being contacted, like maybe not through normal people, I was gonna say, maybe more like from the non-physical realm, like angels or loved ones on the other side. It can come like as birds talking to you, feathers showing up, just whatever that feels like it's a sign to you, sort of is making its way into your life right now and wants your attention a bit, so that you don't feel like you are doing this alone. This hardship that I feel, this change that you're doing, you're not doing it alone. And even though you might feel like there's not a lot of physical people really understanding your path, there is non-physical really understanding your path. So you're heightening your intuition right now. You're becoming stronger in yourself. You become more trustworthy and trusting, I feel. Even though that's a tough one at times, I feel like that is what's happening with you right now. And then comes the card of face your fears. So in this growth, there's rather, I mean, of course, there's always that next natural logical step. If you force yourself to do things, it's not the next natural step for you. It's not ready. You're not ready. If you force yourself, you're just not ready. If there's need to force anything, even feeling uncomfortable, you probably are not ready. But I will say that shifting from, if you're used to, if you're sort of been on a path where not all things has been great all the time without something coming in to sort of mess it up, it feels like, or just mess with it, then it will feel like you need to shift where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe, where you have your safety. If you always felt like you were safe, if you recognize hardship or drama and all of a sudden you have nothing to deal with, nothing is wrong, money is in the bank, my family is doing okay, I'm healthy, I feel loved, what's wrong? It just feels like you move that safety pin. Can you say that? Safety pin? Like if you felt uncomfortable, if you felt comfortable dealing with drama, ease and flow is actually going to feel a bit uncomfortable, like from the very get-go, from the very beginning. And so there might actually weirdly be a bit of a practice to settle into everything working out for you, if that makes any sense. That I know that sounds weird, but like you will need some taking time to get used to it. That's what it feels like. And then fears come up. Am I really gonna be good on my own? Am I really my own creator? Can I really get what I truly want? Like that sort of fear that then is like, if you answer no to in each of those questions, you will become a bit fearful. But I feel like this shift in your life brings the fear. You're really doing it right now, and it sort of brings you a bit of fear. And the fear is just really unnecessary, because where you're going, you are so supported, you're so secure, you're so safe, and you're so nurtured and taken care of in a very unconditional way, not in a not like you get things because you manipulate your way there, or not because they're doing things to get things out of you, or there's an agenda either be behind you or somebody else or whatever. I'm on time, and I'm going to continue for sure this reading and see where this is going and see if we can help you get out of this. And just ease your way into it and get some easy words for you. If that feels good and feels nice, then come to the extended. It's in the description box down below. Or if you felt like, no, that's perfect, that's all I needed, then thank you so much for watching. I do want to take my time and say thank you for the donations that has started to come into this channel. I've gotten my biggest one up to par. Jai says, I almost fainted when I got it, and I'm so grateful. But I mean it when I say I'm equally blissed out when I get en krona, or like $1 or like 50 cents. Because yeah, it just makes my day. So thank you so much for donating. And if you didn't know you can donate, it's also in the link in the description box down below. Have a happy full moon, Geminis. You're on the right path. Come with me to the extended if you want to. Take care. Bye.